I'm Kai Clifford, your spiritual guide and energy alchemist, and let's tap on feeling motivated. So this is for you if maybe you have goals, things that you want to do, and you just don't feel like it. Now, a lot of this can be around self-concept about who you believe you are, whether you're willing to take the action even when you don't feel good, because you can have these heavinesses in your body that make you feel unmotivated. But when you allow yourself to move forward and take that action anyway, it's going to give you that burst of energy, because you'll tap into the positive self-concept of the person that you really want to be, who has the life that you really want to have. Okay, so obviously there's something happening where you're not really feeling like taking the action. You want some motivation. So think about what it is that you want to be motivated in. So it could be exercise, it could be your work, it could be having that awkward conversation, it could be the thing. What is it for you? Okay, so now we're about to tap through it. Just follow me exactly. If you've done my stuff before, you know exactly what to do. You know this stuff is super powerful. This isn't about deleting the feelings. This is about revealing what you actually feel. So it's going to get a bit worse before it gets better, but do not turn this off, because this is the method that actually gives you long-term healing, growth, change, and a success mindset. So it really is worth it. So for those of you new here, make sure you're on my email list. You can go to spiritualsuccessjourney.com or just click the link with this so that way you can sign up to my 101 days of breathwork tapping journey. You can also find the playlist here on YouTube. But you want to be on my email list because I send loads of potent transformational content out, life-changing information, teachings, things like that. So click the link, get on my email list, and stay in my world. Okay, you ready? Just copy me exactly, breathe when I breathe, and really let yourself feel the feelings. Use your breath, your courage, and relax your body bits around it like I'll guide you to. Okay, so think of the thing you want motivation for. Okay, what is it? Repeat after me. I want to be motivated. I know I need to do the thing. I know it would really benefit me. Well, I'm doing this, aren't I? So I must be willing to do something. But there's something about it that makes me feel heavy, confused, not sure what to do, unmotivated. So close your eyes, go down into the feelings. Don't try to change them. Be curious. Yep, I definitely feel these feelings. Breathe down to the feelings. Relax your heart towards them. Open your mouth and do a big yawn, even if it's fake. Oh, feel the unmotivated feeling, the heaviness, the tightness. What is it? Say, what would I have to believe about myself to feel this way? So think about your task, the thing you have to do. What would I have to believe about the task to feel this way? Now feel it and listen. Breathe, listen, pause your thoughts, big sigh, feel the feeling. What would you have to believe to feel this way? Big yawn. And now ask this feeling, what happened to you when you were young that made you feel this way? So I want you to feel this feeling in your body. Where is it in your body? Could be multiple places, and it will probably even move around. So just notice where it is. Say the word here like a laser pointer. Say, I feel it in here. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Get curious, even if it's a bit squidgy or hard to, if it's elusive, Say, yep, I definitely feel it in here. Okay, breathe down into wherever here is, or up to where here is. Big sigh, relax your heart towards it. Big yawn. Okay, so what color is the feeling? It's okay if you feel like you're making it up. It could be white, black, anything in between, or even multiple colors. So feel this unmotivated feeling, this resistant feeling. Say the color is, so make it up. And I feel it in my whereabouts in your body. Okay, now this part's important. Even though I have this feeling, and another part of me hates this feeling, and thinks I should just be over it, I choose to send this part of me compassion because it just wants to be happy. It just wants to be safe. It just wants things to be easier. Tap the side of the hand, the credit shot point above the wrist and below the pinky. Say, even though this part of me feels like this, and feel it. Oh, it feels so unmotivated. Like really like frustrated, disappointed, whatever your energy actually is. Choose the word. It could be unmotivated, it could be resistant, it could be angry, it could be anything. It feels so... Take a big breath and just let it feel that way. Give yourself permission to feel this without trying to fight it. Big sigh, big loud sound. Or it can even be like, like really, forceful exhale, even if you can't make sound, or you might need to breathe into a pillow or some cloth. I release this feeling into my body. Okay, tap the inside of your wrist, either just with the fingertips or together. I release this feeling into my body. So not out of your body, literally in. Take a breath, release the clenching on the edges. Big sighs, give your body a little wiggle. Okay, so close your eyes and steady the feeling. Say, what happened to you when you were young that made you feel this way? Shut up and listen. What's happened? It's okay. Don't furrow your forehead. Don't try to think it. It doesn't matter if an answer comes up yet. Hand on your heart, tap around the top of your head. Say to this part of you, what color is it now? It's probably still the same color, but it may have changed. The color is... And say, I know you only feel this way because you care. So even though I want you to change, because this other part of me thinks you're not enough. So notice you'll have one part of you that feels like heavy, intense, motivated. This part of you that wants it to change, that maybe even thinks it sucks or is stupid or should just get over it. You got two parts. Okay, so tap your eyebrows. Right here where they begin next to the nose. Say, even though I have this part of me that feels so unmotivated and resistant. Big sigh. I choose to send it compassion. And if it really isn't safe or good to do my desired thing, or if I'm just trying to force it at the wrong time, then what if I give myself a break and I give myself permission not to do it? Take a breath on that. Try to actually fully do that. Tap the corners of your eyes. Now feel that other party that's like, what? And say it. Say, what? No, but I have to do it. I have to do it now. I have to. And if I don't do it now, I won't do it later. I'm used to letting myself down. Part of me doesn't trust myself to do it later. Part of me doesn't trust myself to do it now. I feel like I really need to do it. And I need to change this part of me that just doesn't want to do it. So notice we're working with the other feeling now, the part of you that wants you to change. So say, thank you for wanting me to change. Thank you for trying to help me. You're what's helped me do this video. So you have so much good. But what if there's another way? Could there be another way where we don't have to be so overbearing, where we could do it from a place of excitement? Tap the top of your cheekbones. And where it's safe to trust that even though I feel this way, feel the part of it that's resistant, unmotivated, I'm still okay as I am. And I can move through it. I might move through it. I want to move through it. But I have this part of me that's judging me for not wanting to. So I feel that part of me that's judging you for not wanting to change. Take a breath, send it compassion. Big yawn. Relax that belly button. Hand on your heart, and dip it above your lips. So say to that part of you that really wants you to change. Say, thank you for trying to help. But you're putting me under a lot of pressure. And I forgive you for caring so much. Do that. It is what it is. It just happens to feel this way. It's just trying to help. What if we approach this in a different way? Would you be willing to extend a little bit of trust to this other part of me? Would you be willing to ask this other part of me what it needs to proceed? Tap on the divine under your lips. So go into that unmotivated part of you. And so either you just ask it, or maybe you can actually get this other part of you that you're working with to ask the question, but don't overthink it. So feel that other part of you that really wants you to change. And imagine that a line is drawn between that and the part of you that's unmotivated. Just a colored line. And imagine that a little voice is going down to this unmotivated feeling, and let's ask it, what do you need me to know so that you will feel safe and happy to proceed? Or to do the thing. What do you need me to know so you'll feel safe and happy and be willing to do the thing? Listen to it. So I want you to let it speak to you, or make something up about how it feels and what it wants, what it needs. It might even be something imaginary, like a pillow for it to have a rest. Maybe it doesn't want to be the one doing the work. So let's say to it, you don't even need to be doing the work anymore. I can take over from here. I ask God to take over from here. And if you prefer the word divine mind, universe, higher self, infinite spirit, Holy Spirit, it doesn't matter. Use yours, okay? This is the last time I'll say the list. Okay, so let's say I ask my higher self to take over. Higher self, please take over. Higher self, merge with my consciousness. And help me act from loving intelligence. Because there has to be another way. Tap your chest. And even though I don't know exactly what that is, take a big breath. Heavy sigh. I'm curious to find out. And even though part of me still feels unmotivated, shrug your shoulders. Oh, well. I give myself full permission to just do the things that excite me. Okay, now ask this part of you, what's this thing that you want to do that you feel unmotivated to do? Okay, now what result could it get you that's exciting? Okay, so you want to do the things that excite you and follow your passion without care for the outcome. But the caveat is that if you can get excited about, well, if I do this actually, then this other great thing's going to happen. And you can get excited about that, and then this becomes a step to do that. So what is it exciting about if you were to do this step, these steps? Say, well, you know what would be exciting? What? Say it out loud. And that would be good because, why? Go on. And why? And then what would happen? That side of the hand, the gratitude point. And if I keep resisting, I'll just feel worse. So is there something else that I would prefer to do right now that would actually excite me? So rather than the comfortable option, what's another option? Maybe there's another step that, you're guided to do before you do these other steps. Or maybe there's not. Maybe it's simply like preparing to do this step. Yeah, so what comes through for you? Okay, hands on your heart, take a big breath. So just send all the feelings coming up, compassion, understanding, give them permission to be here in your body. Relax your belly button. Really ask your body to allow you to feel it, give it permission, release clenching, release the secret hope that it will change. Okay, so what are these questions I just asked you? I want you to journal on them now, okay? Repeat this video again, maybe either now or another time, and journal on them. So things like, what is it that would excite me about doing this step? What would excite me about the outcome? And then what would happen? Yeah? Is there something that I need to prepare or do something? And let yourself just journal down some ideas and then follow the option that excites you in this moment. And if you can get excited over doing the thing, that's great. Do it right now. Okay? But maybe it's also about trusting yourself that it doesn't have to be in this exact second. You can stop beating yourself up about it and do something else just for a moment, and then that next thing will come in. So let me know in the comments if this has helped you. If you have any questions, I'm all ears. Happy to answer, and I would really love to hear your experience. And also, if you want, share this with a friend, share this with someone who you know feels unmotivated, but is still a go-getter and just wants to be able to do the things. Share this with them. So as you know, I'm Kai Clifford, your spiritual guide and energy alchemist. I hope this has been good for you today. Okay, let's do it. Let's go. Let's have fun. Being motivated and being the type of person that does the things that you know you want to do.